Hi guys, 14 Prime here, back with another custom review, and today we're looking at the Transformers Studio Series Leadfoot and Topspin. Now, I would have reviewed Roadbuster with them, but I already reviewed him a few months back, if anyone remembers. But he will be in the video later. But first off, let's go ahead and get into the paints that I used. So the paints that I used for both of them are gunmetal, flat aluminum, gold leaf, and black. And then the paints I used only for Topspin is lemon yellow. And some paints I used for only Leadfoot. I used a little bit of metallic blue. And some copper. Let's get a little bit close up on Topspin first, which on camera right now, his blue looks so much brighter than it is. It's darker, I promise. But as you can see, I painted the rims here, which he uses two different ones. Like, these are the same as Roadbuster's, but then he has this one, and I kind of hate it because they don't match. But they were still painted gunmetal and then a little silver in the middle. I painted some silver there and there, some gold. If I remember correctly, I redid all the gunmetal on them. I painted the black inside of those two vents, I think. No, it was those two and these two vents. And then up here you see some paint. Now, I didn't paint any of these rubber guns because A, I hate them. I really hate these rubber accessories. If this is a review, these rubber accessories would nearly kill the figure for me because, God, they're terrible. But it's also because painting rubber is just kind of, it doesn't really last all that long that I've seen. It's not really good. So I'm really hoping that someone makes plastic replacements for nearly all of the rubber on this figure. The only bit of acceptable rubber is these to me, just because I feel like these would break if they were plastic. But yeah, all the guns and stuff did not need to be rubber. And then as for Leadfoot here, there we go. The gun's already fallen off. Come on. Oh, fine. We'll take the guns off so we can focus on the guns. For these, I repainted them entirely gunmetal. I didn't blacktop them though, which is weird because I think I blacktopped the minigun, but oh well. But yeah, I didn't really go too in depth on these, just paint them gunmetal. As for this one, I think this is the gun I painted the most. I did gunmetal with some flat aluminum, then I black tipped it. As you see, my fingernail is silver from already spray painting. It's spray painting season, guys. Gonna see hopefully a few of those customs soon. And then for these, I didn't do anything. I don't like those at all. Let's put the guns back on and hope they can stay on for a few minutes. These usually aren't that loose, which is weird. You know what, fine. Just go away. But as you can see, I painted the rims here too, which these are actually new rims compared to Roadbuster and Leadfoot. Painted all this gunmetal on the side, painted the gold in there. I painted this part of the black because this was, I think this is red originally. So I wanted to sort of match this, even though it isn't the same black, but oh well. On top here, of course, painted the gunmetal. I painted all these gold wires and the silver engines. Didn't do anything for the back. I don't think I did anything for the front either. Oh, and I painted these exhaust pipes. Oh yeah. Let's put these back on so that we can get the full photo with Roadbuster, which I think I might have actually updated the paints a little bit before before this anyways. So yeah. Anyways, of course, this is a custom review. I'm not going to go through transformation, but I will go ahead and get them all into their robot modes. And of course, in my personal opinion always, the robot mode for my Studio Series customs typically are what shines the best, which I realize I did forget one paint in the beginning. For Leadfoot, I used some red. Oh yeah, one paint forgotten, but at least I remembered later on. Let's go ahead and look at Topspin though first. Which, as you can see, I think a lot of this was done for the arms. There's a ton of like gold detailing here, and then of course this detail that was in the vehicle mode. I did some yellow there. It wasn't the best done because yellow always sucks to paint with, but there's that. I think the chest paint I did is really nice though. The gold and silver there, which I actually repainted these two silver. Then and then I painted these inner bits here gunmetal because they weren't the first time for some reason. Silver, gold. Painted around these in silver. A little bit of gunmetal inside the thighs there. And gunmetal on the legs, but nothing else really. So yeah. It's Leadfoot. Topspin. Not Topspin. My bad. That was Topspin. This is Leadfoot. He's the chubby boy. But one thing I actually did modding wise is the peg for this was longer and like stuck up, and I don't really like that look ever, so I shaved it down so that it would look flush with the body. Focusing on the head area here for a minute. As you can see, I painted the visor metallic blue, around the ears all red, silver for the beard, a little bit of gold up there. Painted this silver and these little bits around it in gold, some gunmetal in there of course. Painted that silver, those little bits in there, gunmetal, and of course the paint that carried over from the alt mode, and then new paints for the robot mode arm. This is where I used the copper, some gold wiring in there, and a little bit of silver there. And then for the legs here, pretty much I just gunmetaled them to death. I just used a ton of gunmetal because these were just plain red and it looked bad. Which I also don't have these on him because these are super annoying and I don't feel like dealing with them for this review. Plus they aren't even painted, so not even needed. Let's go ahead and get the trio in here all finished. Quite frankly, I think they look fantastic. I really do like the Studio Series wreckers. I think they did a great job on them. Yeah, some things could have been better here and there. Topspin couldn't have had rubber. Roadbuster could have had that chainsaw from the beginning instead of me having to buy an upgrade kit off TF Safari. And Leadfoot could have just had better connections on his guns. But I still really like them. I think they did a great job. Love them. Highly recommend them if you can get them. And hope to God someone on TF Safari fixes you. But, yeah. Anyways, that is pretty much all I have to say. So, please be sure to check out my channel for more video and custom reviews, and please don't forget to subscribe. Please check out my Facebook and Tumblr pages, linked in the description below. And you can come join the Infinisun Discord server, also linked in the description below. And this is the 14th Prime, signing out.